Hola.
Hola,
How is everyone?
coming from my floaty boaty in the middle of the flooded Brisbane.
Hey, baby cakes, Teresa Starseed, and Nana. You know what? I just kind of got used to McNana. Now we have to go back to Nana. Lady Montgomery. Hey, Pamela O. Down to Earth Astrology. Do we know
That,
Down to Earth Astrology? Does she have any insight on little Lena?
I don't know, but could you turn that background music down a tad, Mel?
No. Hey, Leslie.
No. Hey, who's in the front of the pack here? Kazaroo.
Yeah, I don't want to get knocked out by kangaroo. Can you hear that? Can you hear that?
Yeah, I can still hear it, but it's nice and in the background.
Okay. Hey, Benton. Long time no see. Hey, Chisme. So why don't you give the updates that Nana was talking about? Hey, let me say her name. Elisa Quesada. Hey, Shredder.
I wish I
Who-
did have a. I could drink a daiquiri shredder, but I can't. Okay.
Hey,
Nana very
Chibi.
kindly sent us a very interesting article from the US Customs and Border Protection about some vehicles that were found. And I'd like to read it to everybody. So it just goes to show you there is trafficking going on from Texas into Mexico. So I will just share my screen. So, un momento.
Hey, Pamela. Just want to say hi. Hi, Tim. Yeah, we're still here. We're not going anywhere. And oh, do we got a little more information tonight? It doesn't stop. I'm definitely building a bunker.
All right, you ready for me
Hello,
to read this? Oh,
hello
go on.
everybody, and thank y'all for having me back.
It's nice to have you back, Karma.
Always, Carba. Cruella.
All right. I don't know how well you can see this on your screen, but I'll read it to you.
Now,
Laredo.
oh yeah, isn't it? I was just gonna say it's funny the Laredo Ranch and the Laredo town. Like, okay, let me shut up before I get yelled at.
Laredo Sector Border Patrol agents recover stolen vehicles to include a cloned vehicle, which is very interesting. Laredo, Texas. Laredo Sector Border Patrol agents recovered 3 vehicles used for human smuggling while working their assigned duties near Cotulla in Texas. 2 vehicles were identified as stolen, while the third was a cloned vehicle to appear as a fleet vehicle for an oil and energy company. All 3 vehicles are believed to have been used in criminal activities. The first incident occurred late afternoon. This is last year, February 26, when agents from Cotulla Station responded to suspicious activity involving a white Dodge Ram. Texas Department of Public Safety were advised encountered the vehicle travelling north on Interstate Highway 35 and have attempted to conduct a vehicle stop. The vehicle failed to yield and drove through a ranch perimeter fence before the occupants fled into the brush. The second incident occurred several minutes later when agents who responded to assist with the initial incident were searching the nearby area. These agents encountered an unoccupied white Ford F-150, which at first appeared to be an oil and energy company fleet vehicle. Records checks on the vehicle did not indicate that it was reported stolen,
I
but
was
verified.
choked right there.
Yeah, I know. But verified that it was not a fleet vehicle. La Salle County Sheriff's Office was notified and responded because of the description of the vehicle, Ma. Wait until you see the photograph, because I nearly choked when I saw it. A second stolen vehicle was encountered during the morning of February 27th when Cotulla station agents responded to suspicious activity involving a separate white Dodge Ram. DPS and Frio County Sheriff's Office was notified. FCSO and DPS encountered the vehicle before it drove through a ranch fence and was lost in the brush. Agents arrived on scene and apprehended
Excuse me. I'm
Yeah.
sorry. Mark, can you cut the music?
Okay, okay. Hey, H Bird, I just tried to call you before.
Am I right?
All right, it's
Okay,
off.
thank you.
Hey,
Agents
Tracy.
arrived.
Hey, Sassafras. Didn't I see Hummingbird? I must be seeing things. Okay. Oh, it's the Nightbot talking about Hummingbird.
Okay, agents arrived on scene and apprehended 5 subjects hiding in the brush nearby who were identified as Mexican nationals illegally present in the United States. The vehicle was later found abandoned, and there is a photograph of the motor vehicle there. It looks very similar to another one that I know of. Laredo Sector's Border Patrol agents frequently encounter stolen vehicles involved in criminal activities, including human smuggling. These vehicles are usually reported stolen out of San Antonio, New Braunfels, Austin, and other Texas cities. The Laredo Sector Border Patrol relies on strong partnerships with state and local law enforcement agencies to combat this aspect of human smuggling. The cooperation between our local law enforcement partners in our communities continue to have a great impact on criminal element, making our communities safer. And the rest is just saying that if you do happen to see suspicious activities, to call Border Patrol. So that's the end. Thank you very much, Nana, for that. It was very enlightening. Okay, Ma, back to you.
Yeah, that is interesting. But two, also, I want to touch on the comment that she left because that's going to bring us into what Doug Bennett was saying. I'm looking for my notes, guys, because I did make them. Okay. What did Chisme say that was shared? Hey, Tracy Smith. The video about the judge, Chisme?
Where was she shared?
Okay. Doug Bennett, the PI. We guys, we made so many phone calls yesterday that I think that people think that I definitely belong in a padded room. We called the FBI. uh, we called Chief Huff. We called the news station, Ken's Five. Who else did we call?
um, the newsroom, FBI, Private
Oh,
Eye,
oh, Doug Bennett,
Chief Huff, Chief Huff,
Doug Bennett, and the
Doug
Private
Bennett.
Eye,
Yes.
and they all called back, except for the newsroom.
Yeah. Oh, Chisme said she shared the link to Facebook.
I don't have
Um,
any idea what link she's talking about.
all right.
I
I'm
have
just
the judge link, but it's just the judge that's running the one that we already showed as far as being Tim's Facebook friend. I can show his picture again. It's a article. I mean a video of him running for judge again. We'll play it. Hey Raybird. Benton, there's four. This is the fifth day or actually video of this, you have got to watch the last 4 videos to catch up because whew, we just peel. It's like, you know what it reminds me of, like the blooming onion that sits on the table at Outback. Because I can't believe what we found. Another thing that we found.
Exactly.
So let's get into this, guys, because I do not have but maybe another 35 minutes, 40 minutes. So we're still digging, Pam. I'm
Oh
willing to stop.
yes, Miss Allen, you have a lot of very unusual acquaintances.
Yeah. And I always thought it was weird. First, let's go. Let me show the video real quick of the judge. But I just think that I don't feel anything with this man. One, because it seems like a lot of them, and this has nothing to do with politics. But when you read people's posts and you see what they're talking about, you can basically tell if they're a Republican, Democrat, or liberal. I can. But if you looked at the linked page, I'm definitely going to say that Tim is a Republican. This man is a Democrat. Does that have anything to do with anything? Maybe not. But I don't know. But here we go. I'm going to show you guys this. And then we're going to introduce you to one of Pam's friends.
I think it has a lot to do with favors.
Could be. That's why I'm building a bunker, or I am. Hang on, guys. I don't want to play this ad.
6 candidates are eyeing the seat for Bexar County judge. Before you cast your vote, we want you to know why they want the county's top spot. Tonight, Ken's 5 is featuring Democrat Judge Peter Sakai.
Bridges, they carry us over obstacles, they bind us together.
Former 225th District Court Judge Peter Sakai says he'll serve as a trusted bridge for the community.
We as a community need to come together, and it's going to require experienced leadership.
Finding solutions.
I have the experience, I have the depth of knowledge, I have the wisdom, the character, and the reputation.
In the course of his 26-year career in the judicial system, Sakai has dedicated his life to helping children and their families.
It's what kept me going.
He established programs focused on foster kids, drugs, and domestic violence.
Success.
His work recognized across Texas and the nation.
And those were innovative programs based on what we call restorative justice. Restorative justice wants to focus on the
I mean, they could be his friend either as a pawn to have somebody that is a good person on their side, or he just happens to be in the business of children.
positive things that people bring to the courthouse.
Step down to step up.
Sakai says if chosen to lead the county, he'll continue to bring innovative solutions to address issues within the court system and jail. Housing and the economy also top on the list.
I'm looking at public-private partnerships as I did in the court system with the family drug court and the early childhood court. How do we improve the workforce? We're going to go into some really tough times in this post-pandemic situation.
We have more on Judge Sakai's accomplishment.
Interesting.
Yeah, I'm just kind of thinking like he's just maybe like a good person to have as a friend slash ally.
Yeah, I concur.
You can hear your little. I know
For
it's
me,
not, I know it's rainy, yes, but it's a little.
raining. It's not this time. Oh, Medubulekis, come on.
I mean, I don't even know why Karma offered to send you a pool. I would have loved to have seen you and your partner in floaties, like the arm floaties, and seen little Oscar in a little donut with little glasses on and a hat just sailing through the yard. Hey, Texas girl.
Well, if the rain continues at its current rate, and looking at the Bureau of Meteorology just before the live started, we have got this humongous band coming down from the north. and it's all red, and red isn't good. So, and I've got all the if you can still hear it, that just shows you how heavy the rain is because I've got the windows closed. That's how
Yeah.
bad the rain here is at the moment.
Okay, that whatever you did, that sounds good. But when you're not talking, if you have to turn that fan on, we understand because you're so sexy and hot. But that's
Uh-huh.
whatever you did, the noise is gone.
Yes,
But it usually doesn't bother people because it's low. But tonight, it's kind of like it almost sounds like a spirit box, and I don't know. It could be like what's going on, but it's a little creepy, really.
yeah, my little buffer that I put over my microphone had slipped off. That's why. And I put it back on.
All right. The first thing on my list is we
A
reached out
doozy.
to Doug Bennett. Hey, Doug.
Hey, Doug.
I don't know why, but I started totally blushing right now. He's the nicest guy. We spoke on the phone for a while. He's going to come on the show and talk to us. Now, back to the comment that I keep. I don't know why, but it's one of these comments that it just grabs me. Where is the comment that she talked about why would they go to Mexico? Here we go. Down to Earth says it doesn't make any sense that they are trafficking people into Mexico. The money is all up here, and it is easy enough to get victims there with less problems. So then she comes back, and the only thing that makes sense is if Mexico is a throwaway to somewhere else, maybe South America. But listen, even Doug said, I talked to Doug. Doug's coming on the show. He is like one of the coolest people I've ever spoken to. Like really cool. But I said, oh, but the weird thing is he did not know about the Lina case. And this is not the only one that didn't know about the Lina case that's working like as in the government. Who was it else, ladies, that we were shocked they didn't know?
Well, it was the FBI when you rang. They didn't know about Lina's case. You had to go into in depth and
Yes.
explain to them. I mean, the
And
FBI.
that was the branch in Texas.
Exactly.
And another person that works at the FBI that works high profile cases. Never heard about it.
Yes, Karma has a acquaintance that works there for that. And when she was talking about it in general, when it first was going on, this woman, a couple of weeks in, whatever, she had never heard of it either. It's like, what? But anyways, Doug is cool. He's going to come on and talk to us. He said that he 20 years on the street saving people that have been trafficked. Now, the people that found the truck and they're sexually trafficked, and what'd you say? What was the other one? The one article that we read, they were human trafficking.
Yeah. Yes, that's right.
That might be where they're bringing people over from Mexico to work on the farms for like a cheap price. I don't know. I don't know. But I do believe that they're different. But Doug said that he has never heard of children, and not that he's never heard children being trafficked, but he's never heard of children coming from the United States into Mexico.
No. But on another note, I also read quite a large report put out by the Humane Society of America that actually does the statistics for all missing persons, including children. And it did state that even though it isn't well publicised, and I don't know why it's not because it needs to stop, but there are at least up to 1,000 children from the age of 11, and the youngest one is normally only ever around the 5-6 mark, that does happen to.
Yeah, I get that, but it's just, I mean, somebody like Doug who's been in Bakersfield working the streets, running his Hope program, getting the girls to come out of the sex trafficking trade into with him, and then he gets them back on their feet again. Like he's really a cool guy, but you would think that if there was something like that that was big and going on, that he would have probably have heard about it.
I agree. I
That's
agree.
what she's saying, down to earth astrology, because one of the places he said was South America and Europe. Those are the two countries where they like to bring. I don't know why. This is all new to me. What countries they go to, but South America is big from the U.S. and Europe.
That is correct. Yep.
That's scary, guys. I mean, that is scary.
It's a big worry. But since COVID has been around, I think they've not been able to get people out of the states because all like us, we've had our international borders closed, and they've only just recently opened up.
Yes, we have, Chisme. Yes,
Yeah,
we have. We know.
yeah, and I think your international borders haven't been open very long either. Correct me if I'm wrong.
Yes, organ trafficking is very, very high in Mexico.
Yeah, he is super cool, Doug. If you're listening, hey, Doug. Yeah, he's really a really cool guy. So
Yeah,
he's
true,
gonna let me
banking.
know. So we have that information. We spoke very huh, we spoke to a private investigator. What do you want to say about that though, Kaz and Karma?
Okay,
I
we are endeavouring to find out exactly who, because this is unconfirmed, but so many people have said it, different people, that it's becoming, we're really trying to find out um, who who they are and if it is correct. Because if it is correct and they were never reported missing, um, that's really sad that they just slipped through the system. But we are working on it, baby cakes. We really are. We've put in so many hours
mm, mm.
into
I
this.
think we're going to have to get immigration INS involved. They're going
Yeah,
to have to
we
start doing a check on who's here, who's not here.
yeah,
Start
it's
doing a head count.
Yeah.
okay. So as we all the three, okay, we don't even eat sleep and eat anymore. I don't think, and we just do nothing but we found another little name, and we decided to go deeper, which was probably. I'm gonna start off with the first initial way that we found her name, and you'll know what when I share it, Kaz.
Yeah.
But
Yeah, go on.
okay, hang on. So we start digging because I want to know. We can't imagine that this is her first go around, and the first go around at doing something like this.
And you're referring to um, Pamela Allen?
Yes, I think Pamela has been riding people for a long time. And now, after what we're going to show you guys, I think they might have been going in and out of different nonprofits when other ones get messy.
Yeah, true.
And this is getting so big that I think we might have to start like a $1 million GoFundMe to get a really good lawyer. I want protection, please. I'm only kidding. Oh, okay. So we started digging into the corporations, and really what we're looking for, and we're going to show you because it's public knowledge, is we wanted to know if she's paying the taxes. Well, Kaz, you're better at explaining this. I don't want to mess it up and then you have to redo it.
Okay. We wanted to find out every non-profit must lodge a Form 990N to the IRS every year because part of their tax exemption, they must, they stipulate in the tax exemption how much approximate receipts they're going to receive in a year, and that's how they get the tax exemption. So every year they lodge a Form 990, which is like a mini form of financials, and it shows their income and expenditure, and the IRS deem, okay, you're in line with the 503C requirements, so your tax exemption stays. Well, there we've scoured IRS, and there is absolutely no returns been lodged since 2018. So she's infringing her.
And we're gonna show that right off of
Yes,
the IRS website,
yes,
the Internal Revenue Service website.
correct. So they are infringing now the 3 year. They get a 3 year window, and they gave because of COVID, they gave them a little extra time this, to get everything up to date this year. Because once you go past that 3 years, you lose your tax exemption, and it's irrevocable. You can't get it back. So the non-for-profit shuts down. Now, so as we were looking, we know that a tax agent or a registered
All right,
agent.
Kaz, I have to interrupt. I love you to death, and I'm not rushing you at all, but we need to kind of go just a little bit faster.
Okay, all right.
I mean, I love it, but just a tiny bit.
Okay, so
Because the next live, we're gonna have more because there's still some things that uh, we can't say.
all right, all right. So
But
when
yeah,
we found out who her registered agent was, um, and these we also found that Alan, Timothy, and Alan, Pamela, and Shannon Martinez, who are all directors of Eagle Flight. Shannon Martinez is a registered agent. Now, I just want to say, under the laws in the United States, a convicted criminal cannot become a director. It's black and white,
okay, but
but
hang
they are.
on, don't go. Yeah, don't go there yet. So I'm
No,
gonna
I'm
pull
saying,
up.
but they are. That's all I'm
Yeah,
saying. They are.
I'm gonna pull up
Shannon,
the advocates the page where they haven't paid.
yeah. So just pull it up. So Shannon Martinez is their agent. So she should have lodged the Form 990s for 2019, 2020, 2021. And here's the IRS website that Mark's pulling up now. As you can see up the top, it says Eagle Flights Advocacy and Outreach.
I don't know. Maybe Mexico's new, but like she said earlier, it's kind of like the money situation. Unless that's a stop in the two places they were talking about was South America and Europe. Now I don't know where these poor children go, but my gosh, this is scary. Okay, where do I have to go?
All right, just move. Okay, stop where it says Form 990-N, e-postcard. E-postcard just means it was lodged electronically. And as you can see, or you might not be able to see it on the screen. Mark, can you make it a little bit bigger, please? If possible. Okay, thank you. I can see that now. So it tells you the tax period of 2018. That was the last one lodged. And it says they had receipts of 50,000 or less. 17 is the same. What are you
Are
laughing at?
you? Because as soon as I saw that it was $50,000 that she's bringing in as an income or less, I thought I was gonna
Yes,
just throw up. Honestly, I thought, am I really looking at that? Are you kidding me?
that's the maximum they can get in donations.
Oh, okay.
So, and then that's 16, 15, and they're all the Form 990s that have been lodged by Eagles. So what does that mean for Eagles? Well, if the IRS haven't already cotton onto it, they lose the non-for-profit. Simple. No ifs, ands, or buts. Gonski.
You're gonna have to come protect me. I'm not. I mean, PA is a good state. I guess people love living here, but cannot wait to get back to Maine. Okay, so
Darcy's got a question there, Ma.
can you pull it up? Cause I
Yeah,
okay.
I already am. She says, wait, 50,000 is, I don't
Yeah,
know.
that's
Go
that.
for it.
That's all that they were saying that they were going to make in a year at her nonprofit organization.
In cash receipts. Doesn't matter how much value worth they get in donations as far as food, clothing, toys, etc. That doesn't come into it. It's what they physically get in donations a year. If they want to increase that amount, they have to apply to the IRS, for a greater figure than the 50,000, and they have to reapply for the tax exemption.
Okay. So we started digging to her group here, and then I think it was honestly just for the hell of it, we looked into Shannon Martinez.
We did. We wanted to know, who she was.
So we look her up, and we find, first of all, go ahead and she had her own. I don't want to say it wrong.
Well, it was a non-for-profit that she had herself,
Mm-hmm.
and oh, she lost her tax exemption for, believe it or not, non-lodgement of a Form 990s. But she's a registered agent for Eagles, so she should know better. But apparently, and that's her cause for a pause.
So yeah, so we're like, okay, well, look at that. She had a nonprofit right before.
She's not just a registered agent.
I'm like, wow. So she has. Oh, this gets better, baby cakes. I'm like, so she has one. This one's closed. A new one has started. She's as the director. And then I said, for shits and giggles, I said, you know what, Kaz, run a background check on her. My Australian intel. And Kaz,
I do as my ass.
this is, yeah, you can share this. Oh no, I actually have the link to the
Yeah, I
there,
sent it to you.
Johnny. Let me see. So go ahead after we start looking. Oh, thank you, Raybird. And we find, I think this might be it. No, no, no. Hang on. I don't know if I have. If I know I saved it. Hang on one second.
I do have it if you want it.
The one from Bear County.
Oh no, I don't have that
I think this is it
handy.
right there. Oh, I have it.
I know you do.
Here we go. Oh, but okay. So guys, I'm not. I don't want to show that this. This is the name that I don't want to. I didn't want to show right now. So let me open one. We've been informed by our PI. That was so crazy. I'm like, how much do you charge? I'm thinking to myself, I'm gonna have to like go stand on a corner with a sign, help me fund my PI.
Yeah.
And when he said no, 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 let me look at what you talking about, blah blah blah, and then get back to whatever, I was like, oh shit.
Yeah. So
It was almost like I was talking to a movie star. I was like, ah.
yeah, Mike was very starstruck.
Okay. So after we see that there's another one with her contributor, director, is that what she is?
Yeah, she was a director of Cause for Cause. So I did a search, and there's certain websites. Unfortunately, I can't access in Australia, so Ma has to do the other half, which she did. Are you going to pull
Yeah,
their
I'm trying.
county up?
I am, but I wanna just make sure that it's not showing that name.
Okay, well, you just maybe scroll down a little bit. Or do you just want me to say it in essence what we found, rather than you
No, no,
worrying about
no. I'm
lots
gonna
of.
show it. Oh no, we're showing it.
Okay.
All right. So here's the first one. Oh no, we're showing this. Are you kidding me? Okay.
Got it? So people can't really see this on your screen, so it's pretty fuzzy. So they wouldn't be able to read it anyway.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
it doesn't really matter. I mean, it is what it is. But this is one of her. Let me make it bigger for you.
This is the most serious out of all of them. Now, this particular one was done on the in 2010, and it was dismissed the assault of bodily injury on a family. However, the day later, another charge, which he was arrested for, um, came up. Now you just need to scroll down. This is all the one that was. That's it. This is what she actually was charged with. You have to go up, Mara. I can't remember. It was MA for physical assault or battery. They took away the family part, which she was arrested on. She was convicted on, and um, she had to pay. I think she was fined for it from memory, and the case was closed, and it went to fine. Now, are you going to show the other ones?
No baby cakes. This is her director, Shannon.
Shannon Martinez is the registered agent, and she's also a director of Eagles. She also has.
Wait, this is the best one. This is the one that just this one screams. And here's the other charge that she has. This charge is hang on, let
This was
me
in some
this is
ways
this
comical.
is I thought you can't this right here you can't make up. Look at the charge.
Best
Yeah,
friends.
Her best
checkboard.
look theft again on a check theft. This is another one running another nonprofit who's who's went out the door and now she's hanging out at her friend's nonprofit.
Hmm.
Two peas in a pod.
And again, all these were done in different names, and they are definitely the same person. We know they are. These were charges were in one name, and they've applied for the non-for-profit in another name. So either the way these non-for-profits are formed, and I checked out the paperwork, and there is nothing on the initial paperwork for the formation of a non-for-profit that asks, "Do you have a criminal background?" And it should, because they say you can't have one if you've got a criminal record, but it doesn't answer that question on the initial form. Yeah,
So
Darcy, they are all frauds.
so so now we know not only is she kind of weird on whatever she's doing, but now somebody that she seems to know for a while has something going on in the same background, non-charity scam something. Yeah, there's
Yeah,
something
baby,
going on here.
baby
Bring
cakes
the
we
little
have.
girl, Lina Sardar, home, and we don't talk about you and all of your fraud ever again.
Exactly. Baby Cakes, we
This,
have been in contact with the media.
yeah, we contacted the media. Ken's 5 too. The guy at the news desk seemed really whatever, but I'm like, have someone call back. And I even left Jennifer calling. I didn't check and see if they got back to me actually. Jennifer, what's her name? Coffin Daffer.
Yeah.
And then I reached out to Jared from Ken's 5. But then we got told from the PI not to reach out until he gets back to us.
Yeah, which we're waiting for him to get back. So,
And
yeah, so
then,
that's where we are.
guys, do it. Send my videos to every news station you want to send them to. I'm telling you, help us get this out there. But these two little peas in a pod.
If you want us to stop, bring Lena home.
Exactly.
Otherwise, we're going to continue on because we have a ton of more stuff.
Oh,
And
yeah.
let me tell you, this is a lifetime movie right here. And it's probably going to be about 10 seasons worth.
I hope not. I hope not. I hope Lena's home before then. But we have found out a whole shebang with
I'm
things.
talking about just the information that we have
Yeah, I
about
know.
her family. That's 10 seasons of Lifetime movies. So if
Yeah.
she doesn't want all of that stuff
Just
to be
bring
legally
money.
published,
Yeah, you're not getting the money. No one's getting the money. Bring Lena home and don't do anything stupid if she still is on this planet, which I think she is. Just drop her off at the door, ring the bell, and run.
Yeah, no, we have been digging.
and we
You'd be
have a lot of stuff, and
Yeah,
we
we
can
do.
So
keep
much
going.
sitting.
We can keep going and
There's so
going
much
and
sitting on
going.
this head, but we're gonna be respectful. We're gonna leave her children out of it
We are.
because I mean, she doesn't. She, you know what? We've already seen the Facebook shutdown. In my opinion, somebody has told her to stop talking and shut it down. But what
I
about your
agree.
director and your friend? How come she? How is it possible that your director of your nonprofit organization has the same background as you, failed at her nonprofit, but now she's riding with your nonprofit? This is shit that you can't make up. This is
And she's failing your nonprofit the same way she
Exactly.
did her own.
I mean, she couldn't even lodge her own Form 990s, and you've taken her on as your registered agent, and she's failed to lodge your 990s. And once the IRS catches up with all the backlog, um, I'm sorry, Pamela Allen, you're for the kids. I'm sorry for the programs, but that non-for-profit will cease to exist, and it's totally your fault.
yeah, I know who everyone is.
Oh, and we've got a ton of
Let me
information
tell
on
you guys,
everybody in your family. So if
I'm
you
not
don't
gonna
want us to
admit that.
continue on, return Lena.
Exactly.
See that, guys? Pam,
Ma,
return the baby.
Ma's been doing her ancestry.com trees. So,
I'm not gonna dox your family. Return the baby. Bring her home. Bring Lena home, and
I'll
call it.
if you don't physically have her, get in contact with who who does.
We even have newspaper articles.
Yes,
Yeah,
we do.
exactly. Like Nay said, leave Lena at any fire station.
Yes.
Knock on the door, pin a note to her chest, and say Lina Sardar, and hop in whatever vehicle you're driving in. Head for the hills. All right, Ma, your time's up.
No, we got like 5 more minutes. Stop rushing
Oh,
me, please. I want to talk to people now.
you told me that you want to stick to 45 minutes.
Yeah, well, it's okay. We're only at 46. I mean, I'm never on time, so why would I possibly end it right on time? You really think that the people that are waiting for me really think I'm going to be on time?
No.
Okay. I don't know. I think that like I've been, I've always thought that this hit the news and it went bigger, but I never thought that it was going to you were going to find this much foul information on a woman that just showed up to be an advocate for a little missing baby. Like, why do you have so much baggage? And how come the director has the same baggage as you? Like, that's not a coincidence.
No, it's not.
So, Pamela, give us an email.
Oh,
Bring,
that's a good question. Here you go, Mark. Answer this question.
you can read it, Kaz. We like your accent.
Okay. Down to Earth Astrology asked, if you could only ask one question about the Lena case today, what would you ask? Well, that's really simple. Down to Earth. Where is Lena?
I would
Simple.
ask Lena if I could know any answer. I would like to know exactly who saw the person that took Lena either out of the park or out of the parking lot because I don't think for 1 minute that it was an uncomfortable situation whoever took Lena.
No.
My one question, when in the hell are you going to return her?
Yes.
Because I know you have her and I know she's alive. When are you
Because,
going to return her?
baby cakes, I think the answer to that question is Riaz doesn't know how terrible this woman is.
You know what? I got a message for Riaz actually. I'm going to say it, but people might get mad at me, but you know what? We've been reaching out to Riaz, somebody that we know has the phone number with him, and they speak. And we've been trying to tell him watch the videos. I was trying to even put the subtitles on, but it wouldn't stick because of the fact I guess because it's English here. But I mean, it could be like that 1% chance that maybe it's kind of like that movie Man on Fire where you do it to make more money for your family. And I don't feel that, but I just feel like he needs to stop dealing with them, Pamela and her translator.
Yeah.
But you have to think of you would think of a reaction to be after seeing this that, oh, wow, I don't want anything to do with her unless he's not watching it or he's not understanding it. But then I think Riaz understands a lot of English.
Yeah.
I
Well, not a lot,
understand the
but a bit.
confusion, but he needs to stop looking with his heart and start going with his gut.
I
His
agree
gut
with
has
that.
gotten him this far in life. Continue with your gut and stop going with your heart.
Yes, I did find it interesting when Noor Mohammed, I think we actually called him and left a message on who knows whose phone it was that we left a message on, but it was supposed to be his number. Ah,
All right. Down to Earth wants us to choose one question so that she can do a chart. What do you
When?
want? Where is Lena? Who has Lena? Which one do you want?
I
When's
want
Lena coming back?
when are they going to release Lena?
see, you guys want to know when, and I want to know who.
Yeah, me too.
I want to know
Yeah.
when.
Can we know
Okay.
both?
No, she needs one. We got to agree on one, ladies.
Okay, whatever one between those that you feel is the strongest one to ask.
Well, Starseed says, "Where is Lena?" So
Let's
how
go
about
with
we go
where.
with
Let's
that?
go with where.
Okay.
Where,
Down to
when, or
Earth.
who?
Where is Lena? We think we know. We have a gut feeling.
Guys, listen. Listen, here's another problem that we're sitting on. We did find a property if she's still in Texas that she could very well be at. But here's the question: it's in Bexar County. So if you can't trust the county and you think that maybe they know something, you can't call them, right? You try calling the San Antonio FBI, and they think that you see Easter bunnies on Easter. I mean, that lady thought I was nuts. I'm
Easter
like, I
bunnies on
can't
Christmas.
this to you. You have to watch the videos or you have to ask me direct questions. I can't just explain all of this 5 hours of what I've learned into telling you. This lady thought that I was crazy.
Yeah, it was unrealistic what she was asking you to do for her to write a miniature note to pass on to the investigators. That was ludicrous. But in saying that, she should have also known about the Lynn case and she didn't.
Yeah, she should have known. It was crazy.
Yeah. Yes, Darcy, I agree. The best question to move forward is where is Lena?
Yeah, where is Lena would be the best question. I'm curious to see what is going to come up with what you're going to get because there's been an object that's already come up twice. And if she gets the same thing that I'm thinking, and I'm going to put it in private chat, ladies, just because I don't want to give it away,
Okay.
I am going to shit my pants.
Oh, yeah. Yes, I agree. If
I
that
think we'll
comes up,
all be getting on planes.
Oh,
yeah.
forget about a plane. If that's the case, I will totally be waking up first thing in the morning and I'm on my way to. Well, I would probably
There.
pass. Well, I can't go overseas to you guys, so I'm going to have to either grab Hummingbird or I don't know. Iconic was here earlier.
Well, you could drive past Pamela O maybe and pick her up. You, Hummingbird, Pamela O. You've got a few other ones down there. You've got that are down that. There you go. Starseed will go with you.
Okay, down to earth. Are we waiting for the answer today, or does it come like it could come whenever it wants to come? Are we pulling a card? Hey, Gen B.
There you go. Gen B's coming. So you've got a crew. You've already got a crew.
I think that's why, and I'm not trying to take any props for this, but I'm only kidding when I say this. That's why I think Letitia Stout is trying to play insanity now because she heard that we were renting a bus and we were coming.
Okay.
Okay. Oh, she's looking. Do you want to come up on the stream and I don't know if you show your charts or how you do that, but yeah, I don't listen. If you have anything on Lena, psychic at the gumball machine at the circus, I want to hear everything.
Well,
Excuse
didn't
me.
they already give death threats to the Pamela O?
Yes, they
Hey,
did.
did Pamela O leave? Where is she? Because
She's
I want to ask her. Yeah, I'm telling you, I thought that she told us that she was getting death threats after she started leaning in a little too close.
yes, she did. Yeah, Chisme. Look, exactly what Baby Kate said.
Oh,
Stay
there she
straight.
is.
There she is.
Did you get death threats, Pamela, from some of these people? Pamela got threats.
Pamela O.
Not yeah, Pamela. Oh, the one in chat.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, there you go. She's answered you. She said she has many, many death threats.
Yeah, I thought so. We're not going to mention names of.
That's disgusting.
It is. It's terrible. All right. Well, I am going to try to see if I can get my computer recharged because it's draining fast
It's like
before we
2 o'clock
lose power again.
now, right? Hi, my elderly cats. Yeah, I'm out of here too, guys. All right, guys, that's the newest. Hello, Pamela Allen. Listen, her name from now on is ETA. ETA, because when you put all of her married last names together, including the one she was born with, you get estimated time of arrival. What is Lena's return estimated time of arrival? ET. I think we'll just break it down to ET for short. ET phone home. Tell us where Lena is. Hey, Sylvia. Everyone, thank you guys for coming and stay vigilant. Keep your baby safe.
Yes, thank you for having me again.
Send the links, send the media, the videos to the news media, guys, because like we can only do so much, and we're like, we got so much on the plate. Holy shit.
Love to y'all over in the States, and
Karma, thank you. Kazaru, thank you. Everyone, thank you for coming in. And light a candle. Let's get Lina home. Good night.
Good night. Ciao.
You know, you really are rude, Karma.